If you currently make under $80,000 a year, stop whatever you're doing. This is the video that you must watch immediately. I'm going to share with you my 4-step process to turn your annual income into monthly income. Yes, I'm going to show you how to turn your $80,000 annual salary to $80,000 in monthly cash flow. I'm super excited. Now let's get right into the episode. I've been in the business 9 years. Commercial real estate investor. See, most of us, we losing out on blessings because we want to get the whole pie. We want 100% of nothing.
I got business, credit, real estate. Got some assets on the market from recession up to date. I got business, credit, real estate.
Yo, I need to become more effective in less time. If it takes you 30 years to do something, I need to do it in 5. I'm not trying to wait time 30, 40 years in to retire, get a pension, then go get a second job and now work. No, I'm not doing it.
Funding for the business with a lower interest rate. I got
get your LLC, you gon' need an EIN. You get verified online, a few more steps you be right in. Get your headset in the game, we gon' need you to buy in. Execution is the loophole with the strings that we tie in.
Hey guys, it's Ramel, the Self-Storage King. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. I'm super excited because every single video, I'll make it my mission and purpose to deliver value and give you the information that you need. See, you're probably at a 9-to-5 job and you're making decent money, but you don't understand where your money is going, right? You're making this type of money, but your bills are still not being paid, right? You're making this type of money, but you're still pitching the paycheck. You're making decent money, but you still feel strapped and you're trying to figure out, how do I get out of this rat race? How do I get out of this cycle of making money, but I don't know exactly where it's going? I don't have financial stability. So I want to share with you how you could follow this simple blueprint that I've utilized to generate 6 figures in monthly cash flow passively and students of mine. So the first thing that you want to do is step 1. Step 1 is going to be to build the ultimate credit profile. Very important. So there's 5 factors that make up the credit profile. The first factor is going to be your payment history. This is very important. Your payment history is 35% of your profile. Okay? So it's important for you to make payments on time, over time. The second thing in your profile is going to be your debt usage. So you want to make sure that all of your payments or your credit limits are under 30% because this is 30% of your profile. And there's different strategies that you can utilize to pay off your debt, such as Happy Money, maybe a debt consolidation line of credit, different strategies on how to hide your utilization that we teach more in detail in our mentorship. But for this video in particular, I just want to show you how 65% of your profile is debt usage and payment history. So if you focus on those 2 alone, you will be able to put yourself in a position to be in the 700 credit club, and all the other factors are just a cherry on top, which is going to be your mix of credit. So that means that you need to have a diversified profile. That's 15%. You also need to be mindful of every time you apply for new credit, which give you an inquiry. That's 10%. And then your age of accounts. So anytime you have a credit card, never close it, or you can utilize authorized users, trade lines to help you build the ultimate profile. So this is very important for you to understand because credit gives you leverage. See, leverage, if you think about it, is 2 parts to the word. You have lever and then you have age, right? So we break this stuff down. I like to break this stuff down in detail. Lever gives you a push. Lever pulls you forward when you think about a lever, right? And age is the time that it takes to do something. So when you understand how to leverage credit, you can get to your goal faster. We call it becoming more effective in less time, right? See, the average house across the country is about $350,000 on average. Most people do not have $350,000 to go buy a house cash. Not you if you're making $80,000 or less. So you need to understand leverage to get the capital to go buy or invest. So number 1 is to know that you're building the right profile, the ultimate profile. Step 2 is going to be set up a business to be compliant. Now you can start an LLC tomorrow. You can start an LLC today, and you could actually get an LLC for free. And I'll drop a link in the description for you to be able to get your LLC for free, and you'll just pay the state filing fee, but it won't be no other fee attached to it. But once you get that business in your state, there are a few things that you want to make sure that that business has. A website. You want to make sure that it has a bank account. Very important. You also want to make sure that it has an email, phone number. You want to make sure it also has an address. And all of this must be specifically for your business. So your website should be a .com, right? It should be yourbusiness.com. So for example, we have moguleteclub.com. Your bank account should be with a bank that is going to serve you. We like to start with credit unions. Your email, phone number, and address, you can utilize platforms like Opus, where we'll put a link in the description and you can go and get an email, phone number, address for about $99. So for under $100, you will be able to get a business that's compliant. So that's going to be step one. So build the ultimate credit profile, set up your business to be compliant, and this can be done literally within 24 to 48 hours. This is not something that's going to take years to do. All right. Step three is going to be apply for business credit. You don't need to use your personal. You're just going to use business credit because you have an LLC. And we like to start out with what we call our credit card stacking method. So our credit card stacking is where we apply for a series of credit cards, 0% funding. So you're not paying interest from anywhere from 6 to 24 months. And the way we do our stacking is we know which credit bureaus are pulled based upon the credit card. So we have Equifax, you have Experian, and you have TransUnion, right? These are the three credit bureaus. It's important for you to know, and this is what we teach more in detail in our mentorship, how to find out what credit bureaus are being pulled. How do you ask the right questions? How do you get access to the data and the information to know what credit bureaus are being pulled, and then you can strategically apply. So for example, Key Bank, depending on where you're located, is going to pull from Equifax. Digital Credit Union is another one. It's going to pull from Equifax, depending on where you're located. PenFed Credit Union is another one. But you can actually go apply for all three of these credit cards, and let's just say they each give you $25,000 each. That's $75,000 in 0% funding that you can actually go get approved for immediately. You can do this in 24 to 48 hours, as long as you set up your business to be compliant and you have the ultimate credit profile set up.
Oh man, I've been spending hours underwriting this deal. Are you spending hours underwriting your commercial real estate deals too? You're spending so much time with spreadsheets and implementing formulas and key terms, and it's just a lot where you can't even get to the number that you need to make a profitable decision so that you can make an offer. I know, because this is a problem that most of us face as commercial real estate investors, but it's no longer a problem because I had the solution. I built the #1 system that's going to help you save yourself significant time, energy, and money. The Mogul Deal Evaluator is here to help you underwrite and evaluate your deal in less than 60 seconds. Yes, in less than 60 seconds, you can gather the information, input it inside the tool, and now have the number that you need to make that offer, that magic number to get you to the closing table so that you can close deals that much faster. You can do so much with this tool. For those of you that's looking to syndicate deals, you can actually gather the information from your general partners and raise the capital, and it'll show you how much you should distribute to your partners so that the deal is profitable for everyone. It's so much that you can take advantage of it. I want to give you an opportunity to take advantage of this tool. So go to moguldelevaluator.com. Make sure you register and create your account. And I want to see you at the closing table. It's time for us to close deals that much faster and build wealth for our family that much faster. I'll see you at the closing table.
Experian, Chase, they have Chase. I'll give you a few for Chase. You have Fulton Bank, there's another one. You have American Express. This is another up to $300,000 because American Express will allow you to get 4 credit cards, 1 inquiry. Chase will do 2 credit cards, and Fulton Bank. So you can get up to $300,000 just off of these 3 banks. And then on TransUnion, you have Navy Federal Credit Union. You have Barclay. You have Bank of America. And what I love about this, Barclay and Bank of America, they'll give you multiple lending products with one inquiry, which means you can get 2 credit cards, the cash and the travel. You can get the Aviator and the JetBlue, all for one inquiry. So this is another maybe $100,000 that you can get access to. So this right here is about $475,000. But let's just say you only get a fraction of that, right? You only get 10% of that. You can still go and get $50,000 or more easily in 0% capital. Now we're getting to the good stuff. I know you're probably thinking, hey Mogul, well, how do I turn my $80,000 salary into my $80,000 a month in cash flow? Well, this is the last step. So I'm going to take you to step 4. Step 4 is going to be to buy cash flow. What if I told you that you could actually buy money? What if I told you that you could actually say, hey, I have 50,000 and give up the 50,000 and get back 50,000, 100,000, 80,000? What if I told you that? Would you believe me? Well, if you don't, I'm going to show you how. So, I showed you how you can get access to up to 475,000. On minimum, you get $50,000, right? 100,000, 200,000. In this case, let's just use $100,000, okay? So you're going to use $100,000 in business credit cards at 0%. So this is 0% for any up to 24 months, depending on which card you go for. This $100,000, you can use this to buy a business that is bringing in $100,000 a month. Hey, how do I find that? Well, there are self-storage businesses, and you can go on websites like LoopNet, and you can search this stuff up. And there are businesses that you can buy a $1 million self-storage business that's bringing in $100,000 a month. You can buy a $1 million HVAC company that's bringing in $100,000 a month. You can buy a laundromat, and you can buy a car wash. You can buy a media company. And the entire strategy is just find a business that is already profitable and it matches what you already making with your job. That's the entire blueprint. To find a business that is profitable, and we teach this more in detail in our mentorship. Hey, it's Ramel, the 7-figure entrepreneur and self-storage king. I got a quick question for you. What's more important to you than money? Is it time, freedom, having a space to create a better relationship with God? Is it traveling the world? Is it spending time with your kids? What is it? The reason why I ask that is because most people think that money is everything, and money is just the tool that you utilize to get the real goal, which is your freedom, your time, all the things that I just named that you name, right? And the great news is I built the #1 most affordable and wealth building community on the planet for less than $1.50 per day, where I'm going to teach you the blueprint on how to clean your credit, how to get access to funding, how to pay off debt fast, how to buy assets, underwrite these deals, all in one community for less than $1.50 a day. That community is the Mogul Elite Club. So go to moguleliteclub.com or click the link in the description and grab your spot for less than $1.50 per day. I'll see you there. But in this video, for example, right, if we go and buy a self-storage business and it's a $1 million business, well, we're going to utilize what is called the 7A loan. The 7A loan is a small business loan, and you only need to come to the table with 10% down. 10% down. So if I buy a $1 million business, 10% down is only $100,000. Well, the $100,000 down, you're going to utilize from the business credit cards. So now you use the business credit cards, buy the business, and now you're going to be bringing in $100,000 a month if that's the revenue. So that is exactly how it works. So if you make $80,000 or less, you need to master the strategy. Learn how to build your credit. Learn how to get access to credit cards, 0% interest funding, lines of credit. Learn how to find motivated business owners. And these are the things that we teach you. And that fast is how you could actually put in your 2 weeks notice for your 9-to-5 job. That fast is how you could turn your annual income into your monthly income. So I'm super excited. I hope that was some value for you. I hope you was able to get some information from it. But this is just a step-by-step model, and I'll recap it for you really quick. So we got all the steps in place, okay? Step 1 is gonna be to complete the ultimate credit profile. Step 2 is going to be to create a business, set up your business to be compliant, and then you're gonna apply for business credit. And then step 4 is gonna be buy cash flow. All right, so if that was value for you, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell and be ready for the next video that we finally will be releasing. We'll be coming into giving you more. And I have something special as well, a new video that we'll be dropping. So please make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Super excited. I'll see you in the next video.